what happened with your home? Why did you need to hire?
Oh, we had a fire. We lost 90% of the house to the fire.
And what type of fire was it?
Electrical fire. We have a trailer, and our trailer burned.
Okay.
Brand new trailer. It was a month old. We used it one weekend. It had electrical short. That's as near as they can figure.
Okay.
And took out 90% of the house. This wall, and this wall, and that wall were just about all that was left.
And were you home?
Yes, 2:40 in the morning. The fireman said, "Did anybody survive?" Yeah, we did.
And who was your insurance company?
Allstate.
And how did you like working with them?
Oh, I love
They
'em.
didn't give us any, there was a couple little snafus, but that was just a paperwork glitch.
Okay.
But everything flowed very well. I had no problems with getting payments. I submitted the paperwork, they sent me the payments
Okay.
as requested.
Okay. So they treated you well, and you got
Oh,
paid promptly.
fantastic.
Everything worked.
Fantastic.
Well, the day of the fire, the insurance agent, she showed up with a $20,000 check for incidentals.
Put us in a hotel
For a
immediately.
week. For a week.
Got us a rental within
2
a week.
weeks.
Less than a week.
Within a week. Yeah,
Within a week.
within 2 weeks, we were settled back into a rental house. Let's put it that way.
Fully furnished,
Okay.
Yeah.
including our first meal.
Wow.
Oh, they were
Oh,
were fantastic.
So the rental service was very well.
But all the little things that you guys did for us. I mean, like we bought this hutch at an estate sale. The house wasn't built yet, but we went to your guys and we told them we need a wall this big. We need support behind it. We can tack this thing to. And they put a big beam in there for us. They made sure the wall went far enough. The outlets got moved out so that they wouldn't interfere with it.
Yeah. As we went through the project, there were adjustments.
Little things.
And actually, there was one downstairs in the family room I can show you where it came out. It didn't look right, but they had, by the end of that workday, they had adjusted it.
Okay.
It was the way they were putting in some of the air conditioning ducts and vents and that sort of thing. The way it was coming out.
Okay. And how did you find JM? How did you hear about the company?
The day of the fire, the Allstate brought over Ron from JM Construction, and my first thought was, okay, I've had this disaster. I want to get moving on this like yesterday. I don't want to wait. So they bring me I don't know contractors. I don't know architects. I haven't got time to. So they bring me, and I said, okay, where do I sign? I think I caught Ron off guard on that one. And I said, okay, here, I'll sign up and let's get this thing moving. I want this thing going now.
We figured if Allstate trusted him enough to bring him here, that was the guy we wanted.
And then when I saw your work board,
Oh, yeah.
and I saw that I guess 98% of your work is all the major insurance companies. You do all work for all major insurance. So I saw State Farm, Geico, AAA, all those guys on there. So I figured if you're doing that, and if that's most, then okay, I guess you guys can do a good job.
Besides Ron, who did you work with most at JM?
Yeah.
Jeff and Doug Carpenter.
Okay.
He was Doug Carpenter. I guess what you would call him the lead man on the job here. They were very agreeable.
Tell me, what did you like working with them most? I mean, was it professionalism? Were they courteous? What kind of impressed you?
They were very matter of fact. When they made a commitment to do the job was as it should be. There were times when, Ron could tell I was really, but he managed to appease me. He did a couple things to, okay, well, it's gotta work. So, calm down a little bit.
Right.
Not really calm down, but, well, let me show you what we've got done already. That was helpful.
Okay.
I had a step-by-step process of what was happening and why it was happening. Okay, it takes this long to get the plans through the city, just because it's the city of Cupertino. And once we get the permits, and once we get all the drawings done, it's agonizing waiting. It's agonizing. But I was made aware that things are working. We're in the process, and hopefully by a certain date we'll have all the plans submitted for permits. And they were, within a week or so, we were pretty much was working. What impressed me about, Jim said, okay, this is what we need. And why don't you do it this way? Or let's sit down and let's go over the plans. So
Guidance, direction.
yeah. Everything was put forth, and it was very organized. I couldn't tell what was here. It was all ashes. I had some big pieces of furniture that were down to nothing. I knew what was here because I lived, but I couldn't find any remnants of anything. The cleanup went very well. Construction was pretty much on schedule. We were getting kind of tight towards the end there. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. But we made it. We got it all the way through.
They did all the decking out there. All the cement's new out there.
Yeah, that's new cement work.
We went to a open house at just a block over, and we gave the real estate lady his name and number. So, no, we're so pleased.
Wow, this is nice.
Oh, this is. My little sitting area. And there's the stained glass window that they saved.
As I was climbing around on things in here, pulling things out, and digging things out, and albums and whatever else I could find.
Wow.
It was worthwhile to take. And there was a lot of stuff I let go. The sinks in the master bath, those are from the original house that I bought. They're ceramic sinks, and Ron took them out. He came over here with his tools one day, took them out. I put them out in the shed, and I stored them until we were ready to put them back in. So Ron did that for me.
Yeah.
He
He
said,
found 2 out of 3. There was a third one. But
There was a third one
save
we
it.
couldn't get to
Okay.
in the other.
But
in the,
little things
guest
like
bathroom.
that made us feel important, made us feel like, he cared. We said, oh, we hate to lose those things. They're unique.
Right.
No,
So he cared enough to get them cleaned out because they were full of debris and fixed up for us.